Hey there. Welcome. It is Saturday. Let's see. It is the 6th of December. Right, Pumpkin? I'm T. Waldron. I'm here with my cat, Pumpkin. I hope you're having a great day or evening, wherever you are. We're joined by our moderator, Imran Hossain. Oh, just don't put your tail in my tea. Cheers to you. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Let's do a little deep breathing. So, hello there. Thanks for the hearts. Close your eyes if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, and we'll do a few deep breaths in and hold it, and then exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. All right. Hi there. Welcome back, Keith. Wow. Oh my gosh, good for you. You had 120 viewers and did 11 organ systems tune-up cards reading. That is congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Keith. Yay. That is great. Ah, yeah, I've been so busy, so I'll tune into another one of your things. Keep us posted, and we'll check it out. Um, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. You're doing good work, man. Yeah, I've been sharing every day this month. I've been sharing information from someone, and I'm going to read a little information from that person, and then on December 21st, I'll reveal who it is. It's kind of like a little Advent, instead of an Advent calendar with chocolate, it's an Advent information calendar. Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate that, Keith. Yeah, let's have a beautiful live. It's already happening since you're here. And I'm here and Pumpkin's here, so it's going good. So the idea tonight that I want to share with you is manifesting. Okay, so I've been really big into manifesting. The past maybe year or so, I just started learning about it and getting into it. And at first, before I really started studying it, I thought it was not true. It didn't resonate. But since I've been studying it and really applying it, it's really very amazing and effective. Hi there. Hi, Hardy Aurora. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm from the East Coast of the U.S. 7522. Yeah, where are you from? Hi, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, Pumpkin is like no joke. Fractal is goofing around here on the ground. She likes to distract us. Yeah. And I want to thank our moderator, Imran Hossain, for keeping our chat upbeat and full of mom energy. So today, Saturday, December 6th, I want to share with you this information it's about manifesting. Yeah, it's very true. Very naturally, we just have to attach to better stuff. Yeah, so we're manifesting all the time, whether we realize it or not. And I think once we realize our power, that we're actually doing it constantly, it could be positive stuff and it could be negative stuff or it could be neutral. And whatever happens, it's how we react to it that gives us our power. Yeah, God bless you too, God style. Yeah, never give up. Absolutely. Chase your dreams. Yes, you've got one life, use it. Absolutely. Fix our loops and fix our lives kind of thing. Absolutely. Yeah. So we can learn from what happens to us. That was one of the messages, was sometimes we make a mistake and we can always learn from our mistake. And is it a win or is it a learn? That was kind of one of the things I used to say early on, and not necessarily to do with manifesting, but just in life. And it's kind of a nice way to reframe stuff that may happen. But this is, here we go. This person suggests to create proof of your vision. So if you're trying to manifest something or thinking about you'd like something in your life, create proof of your vision in real life. Don't just think about it. Put something in your apartment, in your house, in your car, wherever you spend a lot of time that says it already happens. And that helps to get our mindset to say, oh, this already happened. I've already got it. Yeah. Yeah, hi Treadman. I don't know. Yeah, the beauty of contrast, absolutely. Everything is feedback. Oh, welcome, Tural from Azerbaijan. Welcome. Probably didn't say that right, but anyway, welcome. So yeah, so creating an idea of what you'd like and then not just imagining it, you can imagine it and feel as though you already have it, but creating some sort of physical proof in your reality that you already have it. So whether that's cutting out a picture of something that you're interested in and putting a physical picture in your home, whether it's putting something on your phone where you're looking, when you're maybe that's your home screen. I write myself little affirmation notes, that of things that I'd like to achieve, and I have it inside my cabinets in my kitchen. So I'll open my cabinet and I'll sort of see that, and that'll remind me about it. So you can place things sort of, and I believe this is communicating to your analytical mind, so that your analytical mind can see through repetitiveness that that's the truth. Yeah, this is a cat. She is Pumpkin, and she's 17 years old, and she comes here every day for the live, right, Pumpkin? Yeah, she doesn't meow on command, but she's 17 and she loves you guys. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, spatial trigger anchors. Yeah, that's a great point, Keith. Thank you. Yes. The more you dwell in it, the more it expresses. Absolutely. So our thoughts can change our reality. That is so true. Mm-hmm. Yes, our reticular activating system, that part of our brain that processes things. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, she's 17 and she is here for you guys every day. She's purring really loudly. I don't know if you can hear her. So anyway, I don't know what you think about that. Keith, you agree with it, and I'm finding that to be true. That our thoughts, and it's a lot of stuff Joe Dispenza talks about, and also Bernie Siegel. I'm working with him on a project right now. In fact, I saw him today, and he had some brilliant ideas. He's 93, and he has written many best-selling books, and he was a pediatric surgeon at Yale. But he also started working with cancer patients, and he really treated his patients as humans, and he didn't so much treat their disease as what they were going through. I mean, of course, he was a doctor, he treated their disease, he was a surgeon, he did what he had to do medically, but he also talked to them and listened to them. And if they had stories or stress or needed a shoulder to lean on, he was there for them, and he taught them how to help their bodies heal themselves. And a lot of his work was big in the 80s, and it's kind of faded out of the limelight. Some of it's been adopted, and some of it, we kind of want to bring attention to it again so that people can really understand what power our bodies have. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, conversational emotional states shifting. Yeah. So yeah, your emotional state can shift during conversation. Yep, that's true. Let me share with you. Let's see, well, I'm not going to share with you yet one of the things he has. I want to hold off on that. So we are working on a project together. We were working on our latest video. That'll be coming out soon, and you can check that out. How is everybody doing? Is everybody having a good evening? I had a really good day. I just spent some time with family earlier, and as I said, I saw Bernie Siegel today, and I've been working on our project. I came home and I started working on that. I kind of just really got into it. I set an alarm so I could make sure I get to the live on time because, when you get into the flow state and you just lose track of time, that's a beautiful place. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm so happy for you about your live though, Keith. That's great that you had all those viewers on Friday. Congrats. Yeah, she is a British short hair, and she is 17 years old. So yeah, we just had her birthday a couple weeks ago. Thanks for asking, Lee Shani. You've been making and reading hypnotic cards. Oh, that's very neat. Yeah, I'll be studying hypnosis in my metaphysical life coaching course. So I can't wait to learn about hypnosis. But basically, we can also hypnotize ourselves. We can talk ourselves into things, right? And help our brain shift into different states. Yes, Pumpkin is a British short hair. Hey, Rain, good to see you. Hi, Tyler. Yeah. Yes, she is a senior citizen, but she's quite spry. So sometimes she'll jump from arm to arm. Yeah. That is like, it's like over 100 in cat years. That's right. Yeah. Knock on wood. She's pretty healthy. So keep it together, Pumpkin. You're doing great. You have a lot of fans out there sending you love. And she's sending you love. She's purring to everybody. I'm going to use the hypnotic cards for anxiety on the live Monday. Very cool. Yeah, what time's your live going to be, Keith? Is it noon Central Time, like your normal lives, or is it a different time? We'll try to tune in. Oh, I can't. I'm doing a class Monday. Um, oh gosh, I have a funny story. So this past week, 12 p.m. Central, good. Um, yeah, I'll be out teaching a class on, actually it's about the Let Them theory by Mel Robbins. And so yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Asking for the cat. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, it's called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. That's her latest book. And the title of it is What You Think of Me Is None of My Business. And it's based on The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, not worrying about what other people are doing or what they're thinking, and just focusing on what we can control. It's really quite powerful. Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, I will check out the replay on your live, Keith. Thanks. Um, but anyway, so I went to a community to go present this last week, and I get there, and one of the residents was like 20 minutes early. He was kind of waiting for me. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He said, you know what? I just want to tell you, Mel Robbins is from my hometown, and I forget where it was, New Hampshire or Vermont or wherever. And he's like, I don't know her, but I got the audiobook and I listened to it twice. And so I got him involved in the presentation because he was really into it. And he was like, hey, don't forget about this part and that part. So I handed him the mic at one point and we had a great time. So I don't know what my point was, but sometimes things work out. Like, what are the chances of all the towns in the United States that Mel Robbins is from the author I'm speaking about happens to be from the same town as one of the residents? It's pretty cool synchronicity. Yeah. Yes, the 5 4 3 2 1 blast off method. Yeah, so she wrote her previous book was the 5 second rule. And it was funny because this guy, I put a picture of the 5 second rule up and he goes, oh, Julia Childs was the first one to coin that phrase because she used to drop food and say if it's on the ground less than 5 seconds, you can eat it. And I think we all kind of know that from when we were kids, right? Um, but I said no. Mel Robbins wrote this book, and what happened was she was super depressed, right? And and she couldn't get out of bed, and she was a lawyer and she lost her job somehow, and her husband had a restaurant that was failing, and so she just didn't feel like getting up, but she had to go walk the dog, so she counted 5 4 3 2 1 and launched herself out of bed, and it worked. Like nothing else was working, and so then she did some research on it, and it turns out there's neurological reasons that that's functional. So yeah, so that's a pretty neat thing that got her career started. And then she also went to the mirror and she kind of gave herself a high five. And by that's another neurological thing. When she sort of did this, she did this stuff very intuitively, but there were neurological reasons why they worked. So when we hold our palm up, it's a sign of friendship and trust. And when she looked at herself and showed her palm, that helped her neurological system calm down and feel good about what she was doing and build her self esteem back up. So it's pretty wild that she kind of came on these two major neurological concepts, very simple ones that we could all do that are free, that were effective intuitively. So I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, she did have a good start there. Hey Jay, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh cool, you painted a plaque of that method. Neat. Yeah. All right, well everybody, I'm gonna head out because I'm jazzed up with this project I'm working on, so I'm gonna head out right now. But thank you to Imran Hossain for moderating. You're doing a great job, Imran, and thank you so much for all your he's helping me edit videos as well now. So we're working on a couple videos and hopefully we'll be posting those soon. And one's with Bernie Siegel and the other one was with the author Greg Dillon, who wrote the book Thin Blue Lie, a story of a cop versus the honest cop versus the FBI. So, and the other one's part two of my 9-part series with Dr. Bernie Siegel. So we've got some really good videos coming up and we can't wait to show you. All right. So, okay. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining us on this journey. Do you want to say goodbye, Pumpkin? Nope, she's a cat. She's not going to do it. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Thanks. And thanks for all the chatting. Bye, Keith. Bye, Irene. Good night.